Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fields now to throw on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second down, it's Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. This a design run with Fields.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Fields now on 2nd down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Fields. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Back to the air once more on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to air this one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down, Fields. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. To throw is Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Fields to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing.
That one, take it in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, San Francisco. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Quan Thornton. Touchdown Titans. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Fields now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete left side to Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Fields now. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. Back to throw is Fields. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. This one complete to Washington.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Now, Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And the 49ers are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. To throw is Fields. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal. Throwing is Fields. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A first down throw for Fields.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Fields going to look to run this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 18-yard line.
So, halftime here. It's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
This a design run with Fields. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice gain.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, 49ers. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They send a receiver in motion left. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Titans are able to cut the deficit to 10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down. Fields. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Titans. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Titans are able to cut the deficit to 10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, Fields. It's complete to Evans. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Fields. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll go right and find his running back, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Fields now to throw on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he will score again. Justin Fields. Touchdown, 49ers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are able to extend the lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
From the shotgun, it's Fields.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to throw is Fields. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Fields now on 2nd down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
58, Titans 34.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send him over to the left. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd down, it's Fields. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Niners have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. picked off by Kendall Fuller.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Back to the air again on 2nd, and the ball comes out. The Niners have got it. He gets free. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
This a design run with Fields. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
There's that man again, another catch. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.